In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys step by step how to build this amazing appointment reminder voice AI agent that can call your customers to remind them about their upcoming appointments. So let me show you a quick demo before we go over the build. So here we go. Let's test the workflow. There you go, I'm being called right now, so let me pick up.
Hi, this is Smiley from Smile Bright Dental Care. I am calling to confirm Deli DL Automations' appointment on June 24th, 2025 from 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Are you still able to make it?
Yeah, I'm going.
Wonderful. I've confirmed your appointment for June 24th, 2025 from 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. We look forward to seeing you then.
Thank you. Bye-bye. It just hung up by itself. So as you can see, this is a very powerful build, and I'm going to be walking you through 4 steps. I'm going to make sure everything is very easy to understand. Even if you have no technical background, it doesn't really matter. So make sure to stick around until the end of the video, because you can make this for your own business, but you can also sell it to other businesses, of course, and make yourself some money. So without further ado, let's get into the build. So first off, we're going to be going into NAN. Now, NAN is a workflow building platform. If you do not have an account yet, please make one. You'll see this dashboard right here. We're gonna click Create Workflow. You'll be seeing this page right here. I'll be naming this, let's say, Appointment Reminder. Now, every workflow in NAN starts with a trigger. In this case, it's gonna be a schedule trigger. Since we want the workflow to check the calendar every day, let's say at 9 a.m. We do this so that every day the workflow goes through the calendar and checks who has made an appointment and who the voice agent needs to call to remind them of the actual appointment. So here you can see, we can select the trigger interval. We can say the days in between. For this case, we're just gonna do a trigger at 9 a.m. every single day. So the next step in NAN is gonna be setting up a Google Calendar node. So we're gonna type in Google Calendar and we're gonna select Get Many Events. So here we're gonna select our Google Calendar account. I already set one up, it's very easy. You're gonna click the plus credential thing. You just sign in with Google. I already made the account though. Then the operation is Get Many, of course, because we want all of the appointments of that day. Selecting the calendar, we'll just use this one because this is the calendar I'm using. Of course, when you're implementing it into a business, then you need their email or their calendar. We want to return all, and we want to scan all of the appointments that have been made now until 24 hours from now. We're gonna change this to hours and then put 24. So now it's gonna scan the calendar every single day and get all of the events. We gotta make sure to put it on return all. Select accounts. Okay, now that's set up. So if we go to Google Calendar, you can see I made this fake appointment, the one that you could have seen in the demo as well. It has the name, the phone number, reason, and email address. So if we're gonna test this workflow, it should give this information, just to check. There you go, we have this appointment with, well, myself in this case, but this is a confirmation that this node is working right now. So we're gonna go into the next step. So the next step is gonna be adding an AI agent. So we're gonna click the plus button and then type in AI agent. We're gonna define the prompt below. And first we need to put the appointment description here. So we're gonna map it. Let's see where it is. The description is right here. So we're gonna drag it, put it right there. Then we're gonna add the time, which is, there you go, and end time, which is, there you go. So now it knows the appointment description, the start time and the end time of the appointment. Then we need to add a system message because it still doesn't know what to do with this information. Okay, so we're gonna have to give this agent a proper prompt. So basically what we just did, we gave the agent the prompt to return everything nicely in a good, like, structured way, so we can find all of this data back for the voice agent that we're gonna build later. That's the only thing that we did. So yeah, this step is now done. So let's move into the next step. Actually, we still need to give this agent a brain. So we're gonna give it OpenAI brain. It's pretty good in general. Or 4.0 mini is good. Yep. Okay, we don't need to add memory or anything. Actually, we're not done yet, because in this agent we need to toggle this requires specific output format. Then we're gonna, you see this output parser thingy. We're gonna press plus, structure output parser, and then we're gonna define below. So let's go to ChatGPT, and we want, let's see, we want this. Okay, and then we're gonna paste it in here and say, give an input schema for this structure output parser agent. There you go. I'm gonna copy that. Go to the structure. Yeah. And then we're gonna paste that in there. All right, that's done. So now we're gonna test this step. Basically what should happen is we should get data in a good way right now. Oh. No, this is not how I want it. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so I had to press schema, but see, as you can see now, this is all mappable, which is exactly what I wanted. Now, we set up the agent and everything, but we still need to make this voice agent actually. So how are we going to do that? We need to connect it with Retell AI. We're going to do that through a HTTP request. Yeah, this is the node right here. But let's first go into Retell AI. Right, so into Retell AI, you're going to log in or create an account if you've not done that. This is the dashboard right here. Pretty simple. We're going to create a new agent, voice agent, of course. For this case, a single prompt agent is good enough since it's not too complex. The only thing it has to do is confirm an appointment or cancel one. So single prompt agent is good for now. We're gonna click create. This is the dashboard of the agent. Here we're gonna insert the prompt. We can add knowledge bases and functions, which we're gonna do later. And we can also check the models. I'm gonna be using 4.0 mini, which is that's good. All right, so I already made the prompt. I'm gonna paste it in here. Don't worry, I'm gonna put it in the description as well, so you can copy and paste it. We are going to save this. We'll be getting back to this prompt later though. Let's go back to NAN real quick to set up this HTTP request. It's gonna be a post request. And then the URL is gonna be https://api.retell.com/v2/create. All right. Authentication is going to be create a custom auth. Create a new credential. So for this custom auth, we're going to name it. Let's see. Okay, so we need, okay. So now the only thing we need is the API key. Where can we find this API key? We're gonna go into Retell. We're gonna go back here, and we're gonna go to keys. And then we're gonna add a key, API key. Name it, let's say, name it's not right. There it is. I'm gonna copy the key. Go back to NAN, paste the key right there. Now I'm gonna save it. And then the only thing we need to do is name it Retell. Oh. There you go. All right, so we also need to send a body actually. So we're gonna press that. We're not going to use the fields below, we're going to use JSON again. So let's make it a bit bigger. All right, so we're going to type in this. Let's see. Front number. So this is going to be our phone number actually. So we're going to grab that. We need to assign a phone number actually to this one. Only thing you need to do if you haven't done it is like buy a phone number. You can do that over here. You can plus buy a phone number, select Twilio. It's only $2 a month, so that's nothing. Okay, so if you have multiple agents and you want to put but you only have one phone number and you want to put this phone number to that one, then we're gonna go to phone numbers and select the agent that you wanted to have. So in this case, it's a single prompt agent. This webhook, we're gonna turn that off, and we are going to, there you go. Anyway, this is the phone number. So let's copy that and put it in here. Okay, so I'm gonna enter the rest. I'll be back in a sec. I'll put this JSON into the description so you don't have to type it out just like me, but yeah, be right back. Okay, so I wrote everything. Only thing you gotta make sure is to, right here, it's gotta be your agent ID of your agent, of course, in Retell. You can find that over here in the small thing right there. You press that and then it's copied, and then you have to paste it in over here. Okay, now this HTTP request node is done, and we can move on to the next step. All right, so now that we set up the HTTP request, we're gonna go back into Retell AI, where we already made the prompt, of course. Now, these brackets are, of course, so that the agent can refer back to the time and the date and everything, so it knows what it's talking about. This is the first message, so it's gonna be, hey, this is Smiley from Smile Bright Dental. Am I speaking with, well, name, so the person who booked the meeting. Then we also need to add a function. It's going to be an end call function. So we don't have to give a description, just press save, call transfer as well. Now for the call transfer, we wanted to put the number in that, well, we want the call to be transferred to. So in this case, I'm going to be putting my number here. Save it, and then we're gonna save the prompt. You can also add a knowledge base. In this case, I don't really want the agent to be answering all kinds of questions outside of questions about the appointment. If it has any more questions, they can just call the office, and we can have like a separate voice agent for specific questions, or they can just talk to a human agent with the transfer call option. But I'm not going to add a knowledge base. I don't think that's necessary in this case. So I'll be, oh, actually this needs to be Smiley. Now what should happen is whenever the agent is calling, it's going to start with this message and then confirm if it's talking or speaking with name. If it's not, then it's going to hang up the call. If it is, it's going to be asking if the appointment is still on for that date. So everything is set now, basically. And if you want to make an outbound call, you also have to verify your account in Retell, but that's also very easy, self-explanatory. I already did that though, so that's why this is already there for me. If it's not there for you, that's the reason. Okay, we're gonna disable this one, and then everything should be fine. Now, if I'm gonna, oh, I don't have my, I'm recording this with my phone, so let me switch real quick, and then I'll be showing you the demo. All right, so as you guys might know, I'm from the Netherlands, so I have a Dutch phone number. And with Retell, you cannot actually make international calls. So I had to get a American phone number with open phone. So let's test the workflow and see how it runs. There you go, I'm being called right now.
Hi, this is Smiley from Smile Bright Dental Care. I'm calling to confirm Deli DL Automations' appointment on June 24th, 2025 from 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Are you still able to make it?
Actually, I have a question about the actual appointment. What is it about?
I'm only handling appointment confirmations. For any medical or treatment-related questions, please call our office directly at 555-123-4567.
Okay, and could you maybe transfer this call to someone I can talk to?
I understand. Please hold while I connect you to a staff member. I apologize, but I am unable to transfer the call at the moment. Please call our office directly at 555-123-4567 for immediate assistance.
Okay, well, I would just like to confirm this appointment because I'm going.
Wonderful. I've confirmed your appointment for June 24th, 2025 from 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. We look forward to seeing you then.
Thank you. Bye-bye. So if you guys like this video and like the value you got from it, please drop a like and subscribe for more content like this. If you have any questions, please drop them down below in the comments, or you can book in a call with us. We can go over it again. If you want us to implement it into your business in any other niche, then also book in a call with us or let us know in the comments. We're free to help. So yeah, until the next video. Peace.